Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. So this is going to be on the legendary Esterosa boss. I already actually did it to the point where I'm top 12%, and I also have unlocked both of the LR weapons and bought just about everything off of the thingamajig, the shop. Yeah, there we go. Professional language here. Oh, pardon me. Top 13%. Excuse me. Pardon. But no, in all seriousness, I already got both weapons. The Starforge, the Starlit Dagger of Resentment, and then the Starlit Axe of the Sun. If you don't really know the details, basically these are LR weapons. They're used for the costumes. They're actually really good in boosting your account after you kind of max everything out. Costumes add in an extra little bit of bonuses, and it's not an insignificant amount, because let's say this is 18,000, right? 18,000, where we at? Calculator, there we go. So let's say it's actually Escanor, so that's 21k, right? 21,000, and then divided by, or actually, what's the number? Yeah, okay. I think it's 240. Yeah, divided. It's a 1% increase in damage, which isn't great, but bear in mind you can have like 5 weapons added in. So 5 weapons, 5%, give or take, with other bonuses, piercing, and all that fun stuff. So the it's a worthwhile reward to get, especially as your account gets older and you get bigger. You max out your weapons, you make them, like ultra, super ultra powerful, right? Like the equipment, like you have 15 out of 15, you max them out at their max stats, and then you make them tied to the character, so you get the bonus stats. It still helps that little bit increase the damage. So I'm doing the extreme version. Honestly, so things to keep in mind when you're fighting this guy. I wouldn't recommend Gother. The reasons being is because Gother is actually gonna cause him to get a lot stronger as the fight goes on, like a stupid amount. He will go from having, I believe, 6 mil HP all the way up to having about 20 mil, give or take. So Gother's not the best idea unless you have a really solid team that you're confident is able to survive everything, because he actually starts dealing a lot of damage as things go on. The longer the battle gets, the higher his stats creep up. He has a lot of features which can be kind of annoying to deal with, so just bear that in mind. 1 mil, yeah, I should be able to take care of this. Oh, and because, the GOAT is stealing his stats, we're looking at 2 mil HP, 3 mil HP, 2 mil HP, 3 mil HP. But that's just for the first phase. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go do this, do this, do this, and do this. Hopefully that kills. I'm pretty sure it should kill. Diane does quite a bit of damage, all things considered. Even 352k. If it doesn't work, okay, 270k. Come on. Okay. It's fine. Meliodas is gonna finish him off with the counter. You got this, Meliodas. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Oh, the stat increase, if you're using Gother, it actually happens in the it resets. So just quick FYI. Actually, I think we're gonna finish him off here. Maybe. And I'll explain my thought process behind everybody being used right now. So Diane, her holy relic, her holy weapon relic, or yeah. That thing, what it does is, no, it's not gonna finish him, damn it. Okay, her holy relic, what it does is whenever she assumes a stance, she actually adds attack stats to the entire team. So her just having, her thing, it actually increases the amount of damage that she deals by 20% for attack related stats, and that's for the entire team. She also increases the damage dealt by the entire team by 30%, which is really good. Escanor, well, Escanor's Escanor. I mean, there's not that much to say on the GOAT, you know. Escanor just deals a lot of damage. I like him because he actually removes buffs and stances, so it allows me to deal quite a bit more damage as the battle goes on. He also has that debuff which reduces the enemy's HP, so that's a nice debuff. And it's a gray debuff, so that makes it so it affects everybody, regardless of whether or not, you know, it's supposed to. Because a lot of enemies, especially this enemy, like, they're immune to just about everything except for certain stats. And then Meliodas, you know, Meliodas is just OP. The man is overpowered. I mean, what can I say? You got automatic counters. You've got a stupid amount of damage. I think you saw me hit a 3 mil on esterosa. Just to give you context, right? This is the boss, the event boss parade. This guy is increased all the way to 380k. Same team, same exact team, right? Bond still does the reduction on the stats. Diane does the increase in damage. Escanor still hits like a truck. And you would think, oh, Meliodas is gonna hit the same amount, like he hit pretty hard on what was his name? Esterosa. He hit like a mil or two. So he should be hitting pretty hard on this guy, right? Just like maybe 1.5 mil. Nothing too crazy. I mean, his retaliates aren't that great, like 359k, like that's not a lot. But then my friend, then we do this. We go into assault mode. We do Diane's thingy-majig, and then we go 1, and then we go 2, and this should finish it off. And bear in mind, this one over here, this next attack, that's an AoE. So I wasted one of those cards, 2.6 mil on an AoE. This is biblical amounts of damage that we're talking here. I mean, Diane and Bond, they do alright damage, but it's not the same. I mean, 584k, that's good. 113k, that's kind of pathetic. 187k, that's not bad. But Meliodas with an AoE, bear in mind, this man did an AoE. And he's just retaliating right now. The retaliation, 489k. And these guys haven't even taken that much damage. 400k, 300k, 500k, 459k. I didn't even get to use the actual attack. Like, that is crazy. The synergy that this entire team has is insane. Alright, but I wanted to show you how much damage Meliodas does. Skip. I mean, this guy doesn't really need a whole lot of guide for, I guess. Just hit him hard. Hit him really hard. And you're gonna win. Pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. You know what? How about we do this? So we're going to go... He has 4 mil HP. We're going to do assault mode. We're going to do Diane, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. And just in case, we're going to do that, because I don't think we're going to actually not kill. So 2.1 mil. Okay, not bad. Oh, 5.4 mil. On a bronze. 5.4 mil. He only has 2.9 mil HP. I mean, he's supposed to have increased stats, but... This is not good for him. This is not good for him at all. 1.7 mil. 3.1 mil. Yeesh. Yeah, on bronze. On bronze. Mind you, on bronze. But yeah. So that's why Meliodas is on the team. And then you got Escanor with the stance cancel. You got Diane with the tanking for the damage. And then you got Bon with the steal of stats. That helps a lot with survivability, but bear in mind, Bon only steals the stats for 2 turns, and then he doesn't steal the stats anymore. I feel like he should be stealing the stats for longer than 2 turns, but, it's not really up to me. And I kind of want to craft this, honestly, because it gives increases allies' basic stats by 3% for every debuff applied on enemies. And when the hero uses a skill on a debuffed enemy, attack related stats increase by 10%. When the hero uses a skill on an enemy with market concentration, it ignores 30% of the crit defense. This holy relic wasn't made for Transcendent Bond. It was made for... Where is he at? Where's my light Bond? Oh, Bond. Where are you, buddy? Here he is. It was made for this guy. Oh, Transcendent Bond, the original Transcendent Bond, because he applies market concentration. It's a great debuff, so it just applies to everybody. Yeah. Actually, sorry about it. Let me see if this actually works with esterosa. But that's about it for the video. The legendary boss battle going for this. If you do good on this, the rankings, just shoot for like 30%, top 30, I believe. Rank rewards, yeah. Because actually, no. So if you just participate, you get 5 gems. If you do the top 80, you get 15 gems. If you do top 60, that's 35 gems. Top 50, more rewards, but stays at 35. I'm at top 15. I'm sticking with that top 35. I mean, with those 35 gems. So, free gems is free gems. And let me search them out. Oh, I'm curious now. Where the hell is he? There you are, buddy. Come here. Oh, God. His stats are terrible. Oh my God, and he already had... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Let me fix this real quick. Change. And let's change that. Bear in mind, I'm only doing this on vid because I have like 12k or 11k worth of the anvils. I have so many, I don't know what to do with them. So, not the biggest loss here. Usually when I do this, I run around a total of maybe 2k worth of anvils to get the stats that I want. That's on the higher end too. Let's fix this. I like to go for 2.5k because I have a 25% chance of getting something higher. I don't think that's quite how probability works, but I feel like that's how it works in my head. And oh God, that defense is horrible. Let's change that real quick. There you go. See, that's much better. Defense. Fix it. See, I got a perfect 3. Nice. 2.9. Nice. 2.7. Come on. I'll be satisfied with a 2.5. I mean, again, I have like 10k, so I should be okay. There you go, 2.8. Nice. Okay. Alright, well, tested it. It didn't work. Have a good night. Somebody wants my attention right now. I'll be playing with this later. I'll make a video on this one later.